Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In our lots of project we need to integrate permission. So today we are going to learn how to integrate Spatie permission in Laravel application and role and permission CRUD using InfyOm generator. Here is a Spatie Laravel permission package. This package is very good and provide lots of great features. So this package allows you to manage user roles and permissions, and you can easily integrate with Laravel applications. And if you want to use multi-guard, then no worry, because this package also provide a multi-guard support, and every guard will have its own set of permissions and roles that can be assigned to guard's user. So you can use it multi-guard as well using this package. Here is the official documentation of Laravel permission. So let's install it in Laravel application. Here is a step given for installations, and one more thing is this package only work with Laravel 5 and higher version. So I going to integrate with Laravel 7. So package is successfully installed. Let's take second step. This package using auto discovery, so service provider will automatically get registered. So this step no need to do, it's optional. If you want to add, then you can add it in app.php of config file. Let's generate publish the provider. So migration files and permission.php configuration file are generated. Files are generated. Let's check. Next step is we need to run migrate command for migration. This permission provides some tables. Let's check here. You can see here permissions, roles, model has permissions and model has roles, and role has permissions table created by default by this package. Also one file permission.php created, so you can set some configuration from here and use it based on your requirement. Now next step is we need to use hasRole trait in user model. So let's open user model, and we need to specify hasRole trait here. So let's check in basic uses and do not forget to add this use statement here. Just copy one line and add it here. So basic setup is done. I have created some roles and permissions and assigned to authenticate user, new post, edit post and category and role for permissions. I created. Also I created admin roles and assigned these permissions to role. Also I assign these permissions direct to user, because Spatie permission provide two way. One is role and second is direct permissions. You can assign direct permission to user. So let's create this role. Role is created. Let's go back to home screen. Now we are going to create role and permission CRUD, because sometime we need to dynamic role and permission, and if we set up role and permission CRUD manually, it's take lots of time. But if you are using InfyOm generator, you can generate it quickly using generate from table command. So let's generate it. Let's copy this command and add here. Specify roles table name and specify role model name. You can see here Spatie permission generated for tables roles, permission, model has roles and model has permissions. So we need to generate CRUD for roles. So let's generate it first. Role CRUD is generated. Let's generate for permission and specify permission model name here, and you can see here all the files for permission CRUD are generated. Let's refresh the browser and check. Column not found, roles dot deleted, because in our table deleted at column does not exist, and roles model using soft delete traits, so we can remove it. Same for permission, because we are not using soft delete anymore in these two tables. Now let's refresh it and you can see here. So now role and permission CRUD ready for use, and also you can see here we created some default permission and roles displaying table. Next step is we need to change model role and permission which is generated by InfyOm generator, but we are going to use by default of Spatie permission, so we are not going to use these models. So let's open repository and change the model. Here is a role controller, and we are using role model which is generated by InfyOm generator, but we are going to use these roles and permission model from the Spatie permission, so let's replace it from here, and let's create one role. Specify guard name web and create one role. You can see here staff role is created. Same for permission, we need to change permission model namespace here, so you can copy it from here and just replace it. So now this both model are no longer in use, so you can delete it. Let's create one permission. Specify guard web here. Permission created. Now role and permission both CRUD are working. You just need to set up manually how to link role and permission and how to assign to user. Right now I assign some default permission to my authenticated user, so let's take example how to use this package and how to check permission. Here is a basic use given in documentation, so let's take one example. Direct permission example given here, how to give permission to user and how to revoke permission to user. So I already used this in that functions when I created default permission and roles, so you can use it for give permission and revoke permissions. Also you can use permissions via roles. You can assign roles using assign roles functions. You can remove role using this function. So lots of function and lots of methods given by this package. Sync role. What is sync role? Sync function is remove which are not in array and add which are new and keep which is already there in database. So this function is very useful when you want to assign multiple roles. So let's take one example using this hasRole function. We have a category. Let's open it. I want to check role here. Let's check here. I created admin role, auth user, hasRole and edit this, add new button inside admin. Let's check it staff first so you can understand easily. New button is hide because this user doesn't have staff role. Let's specify admin role and check it again. You can see here now you can able to view this add button. It's also provide blade directories. You can directly check @roles, so no need to specify and role and just edit here. And refresh it. You can see here. Let's specify staff role here. Add new button is hide. Let's check this can directory. If you are using direct permission, then you can use it can directory. Let's take one example. Specify can and can, and we created 4 permissions and assign 3 permissions direct to authenticate user. Let's use this new post permission and specify it here, and let's check. Still we are able to see add new button. Let's specify here category, because category permission not given this authenticate user, so this button should be hide. Still we are seeing this button. I think we given category permission to this role of admin and admin role assigned to authenticate user. That's why we are able to see. So let's specify edit permission, which is not given to this user, and let's check. You can see here this button is hide. So you can easily check role and permission using this package. This package also provide a middleware, so you can check permission in routes. You just need to add this middleware in kernel.php and register this middleware for use. You can found kernel.php file inside http, and you need to add in this route array, put it here array, register successfully. Let's take one routing example so you can easily understand it. Let's open web.php file. Here is some routes. let's put this route in this role and specify stop and current authenticated user doesn't have staff role. Let's try to access post and get 403. User does not have the rights role. Let's specify admin and refresh it. You can see here now this user able to access these routes. So you can check roles and permission here also. You can also specify permission let's check here. Edit permission. This user does not have this permission. We got 403, but this user have new post permission. You can able to access it. So this package is very useful. You can use it. Thank you for watching the video. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. If not, please like, share and comment on video. Feel free to ask any question in comment box.